All right, we are back again here in Arana's Peace. Welcome back. If you're joining me for the first time, this is just my meander through a video game from my childhood while I relive the memories and share tidbits with anyone who's willing and or wants to listen. Um, with that, I would like to say there will be a new addition to the channel, at least some modicum of research, which seems novel now, but you know, probably should have been doing that from the jump. And on that note, let me pause this real quick to say I'd like to make two corrections. One, I wrongly said that the third stat, magic points, was an average between magic and vitality. Obviously, I completely ignored the intelligence stat, which probably plays some part. Well, it does, in fact. It's magic and intelligence together that come up with your magic points. Also, the fighter absolutely gets throwing. I don't know why I forgot that, but I wrongly said that I did not believe he had a ranged attack at all. That's incorrect. He does, in fact, get throwing. All right. With that said, we are on our way through the forest, meandering our. Oh, we'll get a chance to improve our combat skills or die trying. No? Oh, we're doing all right. Here we go. I did not remember exactly how much we'd worked on that, so apparently enough. I will I will admit that that is a Saurus, the weakest enemy in the game, but still, we did come out victorious. Not taking a single scratch. Our weapon use is lacking, but that's okay, and we'll not discuss dodge at all. That's for a future episode. All right. So as I was saying, moving through the forest. Yeah, no. Moving through the forest as we move towards the town. And in this episode, we're going to try to waste time for a little bit out in the woods, gaining some combat prowess, hopefully. And then in the evening, we will be entering the town, and we'll take a look at some of the thieves' specific content. That is not what I meant to click on. All right. I'm not going to narrate those little word boxes that pop up every time something that regularly happens. So, unless that is something you would like to see or hear, I guess, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Speaking of the comments, I owe you all my deepest thanks, and I am humbled that none of you felt the need to correct me on those two mistakes that I made in my last video. So thank you. Thank you for letting me have that, but I owned up to it, so I think we're good. No, maybe. All right. What was I doing? Town. Oh, I need to see what time it is. Right. It is really early. The day is dawning. That is as early as it can be on the day of the in-game day. Ooh, maybe we go dabble in the goblin combat zone again for a little bit. Or well, let's just fight this one goblin because that's much safer. And here, we can even work on our dodge for a bit. I know this is not going to be very exciting, so I won't do it for long, but I will do it as I explain. I am just simply clicking dodge repeatedly, and for whatever reason, when you spam dodge like this, it will absolutely jump your skill up, even if you don't successfully dodge like that there. Doesn't matter. The game awards you dodge for it regardless. I believe the same goes for your attacks. I do not believe it has to be contact that gives you skill points, but I could be wrong about that one. You find a single silver coin, carefully polish it, and place it in your pouch. What a way to make a living. There we go, 1 silver for that. Let's go ahead and rest for a moment. This is the way we're going to speed through the day. Well, we're going to slowly get through the day and get to the night is young so that we can find out what the thief has going on inside the town of Spielberg. Here we're gonna let's see. You're in the Goblin Central Combat Training Zone. You wonder where all the goblins are coming from, but don't worry about it. That was terrible. It's just one of those little unsolved mysteries of the universe. Yeah, Might be a fact. It's Hollywood, a virtual goblin. One strange bush. Not a line I thought I'd be saying on this channel. It's Sneaky. It's Nickaroo, a real goblin. Alright, let's just... I guess I haven't been here yet. The goblin has a mean look in its eyes. You prepare for battle. Alright. Good on stamina, so we can actually dance with him for a moment. Let's get our dodge up again for just a sec, and we can take a look at how much... Just 2 combats. 2 combats worth of spamming dodge for... I don't know how many clicks. I'm not even going to be able to estimate that. Alright. That being said, we do need to reserve enough stamina to actually finish the battle, because otherwise you will die. You cannot complete combat if you have no stamina left. Alright. You find 5 silvers concealed in a pouch. You take the silvers. Yeah, that is kind of the point. Alright, let's... Alright, probably not sneak. Let's mosey our way on over here. Take a quick break. Maybe twice. Yay. It's now midday on day 4. I don't know that the count on the days in this game, I don't know that they matter. I'm not sure if there is anything that you can somehow miss if you wait too long, if you spend too much time messing about on other things. I'm not sure. I do know, however, in the second game, it is absolutely scheduled day by day. Every day is... Oh, let me see. This must be the town graveyard. What a rundown place. It's certainly creepy here, even during the daylight hours. The red root growing out of one of the graves has a strange and evil appearance. I happen to know that that is the mandrake root. If you attempt to pull it during the day, you will die and need to restore or restart. You must wait until midnight to pull it, and even then, I'm not sure if you can do that without the quest. I would have to look into it, and maybe I will look into that for you guys and let you know in the next episode. But Baba Yaga, who we'll meet later, she has a quest that requires that as the completion of the quest, and you have to come here in midnight and grab it. You can't get it any time of day. Anyway, sorry. Off topic. A massive grate covers a hole, keeping you from seeing the bottom. This is a graveyard. I'm not sure what the artists were doing. This confuses me. I guess it's supposed to be a crypt, maybe, but it just seems so absolutely archaic. And like this gravestone on the side here on the right. I mean, this is a skeleton, right? Or a partial skeleton, which means the gravedigger is definitely not doing his job. But look at the size of the headstone. I mean, I guess he must have been very important, but even so, look at the quality of the headstone. I don't understand. And the crypt is kind of lopsided, and the entrance looks more like it's just a block of Lincoln logs put together. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too picky. Nothing grows in the dirt of the old graveyard. Some of the graves appear to have been disturbed. You know, it's certainly creepy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe I paid much attention to the graveyard, and at least not in this version of the game. I definitely have a story for the other version of this game, the EGA version, that the graveyard, and I have a sordid past trying to find the Thieves Guild. But we'll talk about that another day. But I don't think I gave this place any kind of consideration in this version. This place, I mean, I don't know. A lot of that, all of that is very confusing. And the graves being disturbed kind of implies something rather sinister that I don't know is actually in the game. But maybe it's due to Baba Yaga being present in the valley. That's part of the curse, is she's in there messing about in the night when the ghouls are about. I don't know. I'm just shooting theories out there. If you have any thoughts, please leave them in the comments. All right, our skills are all improving at a great pace. Look at that. Not every one of them, but almost all of them are red, which means those that are increased. Weapon use is up in the 20s now. Intelligence is in the 20s. Fantastic. We do need to work on pick locks. I've got to stop saying I expect you all to hold me accountable. Count them. How many ums? Put it in the comments. Or don't. Don't do that. Let's see. What time of day is it now? Still midday. Can we rest a bit? All right. How much money do we have? We have 10 gold pieces and 23 silver pieces, weighing 0.5 pounds. I was trying on one of my other games where I was doing research, actually, for this episode, trying to find how you determine how much weight you're carrying and what your max weight capacity is. I know how to do it in the original version. I do not know how to do it in this one. You are now carrying 40 pounds of equipment, supplies, and whatever else you've picked up along the way. You can carry up to 58 pounds of equipment without getting a severe backache. I swear to each and every one of the few people that ever see this video, I did not script that. I was legit trying for probably 5 minutes to figure out how you could possibly see your carrying weight and carrying weight capacity in one of my other games, and I cannot believe I did not think to just click the look at bag icon. Wow. Well, you learn something new every day, and there's mine. If nothing else, I learned you can check the weight and weight capacity right there. These are the few moments in which I wish I had a camera on me to show you my face when that happened. That couldn't have happened any better. All right. Next to the town's wall, you notice a man who appears to be waiting for someone. His dagger looks like a particularly deadly weapon, and the thief handles it with great skill. I like that it immediately lets you know that this man is a thief. How would I possibly know that? And if I were concerned about thieves in this town, wouldn't he want me to perhaps not be able to immediately identify him? That seems odd. I'm going to save it real quick because I happen to know that if you want to make the thief sign in this game, you have to use a lockpick, and you click it on the participant with which you want to make the sign. I don't know what he's going to do, though, and I don't want to just die and miss everything I just accomplished out in the woods, so we're going to try it here. That doesn't work. All right. No matter how many times you click it, it doesn't work. I do know if you click it on yourself, you attempt to pick your nose with it. And if your lockpick happens to be, I think, below 50, it kills you. So why don't we try it out real quick? Because I did just save it, and I don't want to waste that save for nothing, because I thought he was going to kill me. You delicately insert the lockpick into your left nostril. The Surgeon General warns. Unfortunately, you pushed it in too far, causing yourself a cerebral hemorrhage. Guess you should have been practicing on less difficult locks. Ah, yes. Less difficult locks. Nothing is more difficult than trying to unlock the human brain. I would like to know why he insists on doing that triple pose every time he enters this town. I mean, it's flashy, it's stylish, but I mean, it's really only for the sheriff and Otto. And let's be honest, the sheriff has socks that clearly indicate he's beneath that kind of posturing. And the goon is just hyper-focused on his yo-yo. The man is a savant. I mean, I don't blame him for it, but he's certainly not paying attention to your hero as he postures about as he enters the village. I don't know. Mid-afternoon, I realize how long this video has gone on. And we're coming up on the end of the recording, and I have yet to actually experience any night activities inside the town. I owe you all another apology, but we will get to it on the next episode, I promise. I absolutely can ensure that we do. But it won't happen this one. All right, I'm even too impatient. However, I would like to say thank you. If you've made it this far, I can't thank you enough. If you didn't make it this far, I am sending my thanks to you regardless. I don't care if you only made it 10 seconds in. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful day. Look forward to the next episode tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Be well and goodbye.